Hello, Peter.
Once-in-a-lifetime films are pipe dreams for most studios. Yet, here's Marvel showing off the fact that they have us all in the palm of their hands yet again. Spider-Man No Way Home is somehow a perfect harmony of Saturday morning cartoon and the deep drama we've come to expect from these epics. Despite the fact that there is so much we can't talk about here, we can still find plenty of tidbits to discuss because there's truly never a dull moment in Spider-Man No Way Home. That's due in no small part to stellar performances across the board. Willem Dafoe nails everything he does, but his reprisal of Norman Osborn is something for the MCU history books. His character, like the rest of the villains who find their way into Peter's universe, is given a new depth that was never explored in previous Spider-Man films. Built around performances like Dafoe's, though Alfred Molina's Doc Ock and Jamie Foxx's Electro aren't anything to sneeze at either, is the root of Spider-Man No Way Home's success. Amidst the laughs and the tears is a deep, heartfelt empathy that's felt missing not just in the early MCU, but in the Spider-Man films that preceded this one. The early live-action era of superhero fare was much more focused on thwip thwip bang bang than the complex emotional impact of it all. Spider-Man No Way Home's empathy finds itself woven into the storyline in a way that doesn't feel overly didactic or pandering, but instead truly drives home the ethos of Spider-Man. With great power comes great responsibility, even when it frickin' sucks. Especially when it frickin' sucks. The involvement of Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange really highlights the age difference between Pete and the rest of the Avengers, which furthers the spectacular Spider-Man of it all.
Scooby-Doo this crap!
You know, all this is kinda your mess. I know a couple of magic words myself, starting with the word please.
Please, Scooby-Doo this crap.
Underneath all of Tony Stark's tech is a kid who just kinda wants to do kid stuff sometimes. Like, you know, get into college or whatever. It's the Tony Stark of it all, though, that takes us back to what may be the most exciting long-term effect of Spider-Man No Way Home. In other canons, Peter's involvement with Iron Man comes after he's established himself. The scrappy kid from Queens didn't need a billionaire to sort out his gadgets. He did it on his own. Now, we're obviously well past that in Peter Parker's story, but now that we're far enough from the fall of Stark, Spidey's finally taking things into his own hands. Heck, the kid even uses math to get out of a desperate situation. While there's a real thrill in watching a story of this scope, which takes from and adds so much to the MCU, I'm not going to tell you that Spider-Man No Way Home is without its flaws. When folks talk about superhero fatigue, they're often not talking about audiences becoming tired of people in capes. What they typically mean is an overall boredom with tropes that have been long-standing staples in the genre. The MCU has been forced to reckon with those tropes over the years to varying degrees of success, but there are some moments in this one that fall into one of the most frustrating hero tropes of them all, the lone hero. This complaint and the specific fallout from certain choices made by our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man will undoubtedly see resolution in later films. But, for now, they're annoying. Still, the scale of Spider-Man No Way Home is wild. Folks concerned that it was going to Spider-Man 3 itself with all the villains involved need not be worried. The vast majority of everything presented in this newest chapter works in such a way that you'll leave the theater both thrilled and counting down the moments until we see Peter and his friends again.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Dr. Otto Octavius.
Wait, no, seriously, what's your actual name?
Spider-Man No Way Home hits all the right notes as the MCU's latest entry. Its impact on the universe as a whole, as well as the overall emotional beats, all feel earned. Stellar performances meet what feels like a Saturday morning cartoon rife with all the devastating punches we've come to expect from this sneaky universe. Though it struggles with some tired superhero tropes, everything else about it will leave fans grinning ear to ear. For more, check out our reviews of Hawkeye and The Witcher Season 2. And for everything else, stick with IGN.